And I'm on a quest with my two friends, Jasmine and Barda. We're searching for the missing gems of the Belt of Deltora.
We've only got 2 more left to find.
But now the evil Shadow Lord knows of our quest. He's after a man, a boy, and a wild girl with a black bird.
Why do they always say wild girl? Just because I'm independent doesn't make me wild.
All I know is our quest just got more dangerous.
Right now, we're heading towards the Maze of the Beast, where the 6th gem is hidden.
It's been 5 days since we left Dread Mountain.
We should be getting pretty close to the river by now. I wonder if the Karn Squad has picked up our trail again. What do you think?
They're probably not the only ones looking. I'm sure the Shadow Lord has ordered everyone to keep their eyes open for the 3 of us by this time.
I know you want to fly higher, Kree, but it's just too dangerous.
What? Do you see something?
What's wrong with me? It was just a couple of wood mice. They really scared me, though. I'm starting to hate this forest. The trees know we're here, but they won't say a word to us.
I don't like it either. The woods seem full of eyes. For days now, I felt as if we're being watched. Shh.
Over there!
Marie! Marie! Don't let go! Hang on! Marie!
Lee, you get the kid closest to the bank.
Marie! Marie! Stop,
I'm here to help. Hold on to me, okay?
I fell in and my sister tried to help me and then she fell in and I grabbed this log, but she... Where is she? Where's Marie? Oh no, she drowned!
Don't worry about this one. I'll take care of her. Go and help Barda. Hi, I'm Jasmine. So, what's your name?
Ida, and my sister's name's Marie. Please, you have to take me as far away as possible from this river. It's so evil! It's taken Marie from me!
I understand. Let's get you dry first.
Look at her. The 2 of them were twins. They're so young. What were they doing playing in the river alone anyway?
She's just a kid, and now she's lost her sister. Stop it! Wait!
It's me! I was just trying to save your life! Couldn't you tell they weren't real? They're Ols!
I know you. You're Dave. Hey, hang on! Barda! I don't get it.
Through the heart! Listen to me! Stab it through the heart! Barda doesn't have much time!
I've already stabbed its heart, but it's still attacking him!
You okay, Jasmine?
Now, Lee! Pierce its right side! And Ol's heart is on its right, not on the left! Good thing you stopped it when you did. If we'd taken any longer, he might not have made it.
I know you. You're that friend of Doom's, aren't you? What are you doing, following us?
You should just worry about keeping him warm right now. Trust me. An Ol attack chills you to the bone, and your friend there was already wet from the river.
I'm sorry. I wounded you, and you still saved us.
Huh?
It's true. If it weren't for you, I don't know if...
It'd be better if you don't try to talk right now. Here, you should add a little of this honey to your tea. It'll take away some of your pain and give you strength. They don't make much of it, so just a bit, okay?
Quality brand, homemade, organic, nurturing, energizing yummy? That's a pretty long name for some honey. You think it'll help?
Yeah.
So, what sort of monsters are these owls?
They're shapeshifters from the Shadowlands who can take on the form of any animal or person. I'm not surprised you haven't heard of them before. Most people haven't. The Shadow Lord created them and loves to use them for all sorts of evil purposes. There's a lot of owls around nowadays. They go in and out of Western Deltora all the time. It wasn't always like this, you know. So you guys are from the East, aren't you?
Well, anyway, you never did answer my question about what you're doing here. Although I have to admit, I think I trust you a bit more now.
That's all right. I wasn't following you, if that's what you're wondering. I was returning to the Resistance's western stronghold when I saw those two. I followed them, waiting for my chance, and then, just when I was about to fire, you appeared, and the owls ran off after you. Their plan was to separate you and then take you out one at a time. If that had happened, I don't think you would have stood a chance.
I'm impressed. You're pretty clever, aren't you?
Well, I have to admit, I learned a lot from Doom. He's the one who trained me.
Dane, you saved my life, and for that I am in your debt. Please, forgive our suspicions. As I'm sure you know, when you're on the run, trusting strangers is not a luxury you can afford. Since we last met, we've had more than our fair share of run-ins with other servants of the Shadow Lord.
I understand. Best to be cautious. Well then, I'd better get going. And now that you know about them, watch out for owls.
Dane, wait!
Huh?
It's dangerous around here, and you can't defend yourself with your arm like that. Besides, it's late, and you should get some rest.
Thanks, but I'll be fine. The stronghold I'm going to isn't far from here.
Why don't you just stay with us tonight? Tomorrow we can travel with you as far as you want us to.
He's right. It's the least we can do to repay you for helping us out.
That's very kind of you. You know, it's that kindness that owls take advantage of.
Nobody asked me if I'm okay with this. And if you did, I'd say I'm against it.
Jasmine, I agree, but at the same time, I'm the one who hurt him. I can't just let him go off alone when he's unable to defend himself. If you were me, I know you'd feel the same way. It just wouldn't be right.
That's true, but I still don't know if I trust this guy or not.
She's right. You shouldn't. Like you said before, you can't trust anyone. The type of owls we fought today are crude and can't hold their shape for long. But some are far more advanced and you'd never be able to tell.
Please, sit down. You're in pain. After what you did, we're not just going to send you out into the forest.
Thank you. In that case, I think I will stay the night. My arm is still hurting. And if it's all right with you, tomorrow we can all go to the stronghold together. But, it's southeast of here. It's not that far. Do you think that'll be a problem for you? I don't want to mess up your plans, seeing as it's out of your way.
Wait a minute, how do you know it'll be out of our way? If I'm not mistaken, we haven't said a word to you about where we're going.
I don't know. Honestly, I was just guessing. I figured you were going to Tora.
Tora. Del's sister city, the biggest city in the West.
It doesn't matter. It's fine if we're a day or two late. Tell us more about these owls.
The owls are everywhere. All of them can take the shape of any living thing. But level 1 owls, like the two today, don't eat or drink. Level 2 owls are far more advanced. They can actually pretend to eat and drink. They're also capable of emitting body heat. In its natural state, every owl has the mark of the Shadow Lord at its core. That's because he created them. In whatever shape it takes, the mark will be somewhere on its body, in some form.
The the two owls we took out today had a mark on their left cheekbone. Was that theirs?
Yeah, but it's not always so easy. Level 2s are sneakier. They'd never have it in plain sight like that. But there is one sure way of telling an owl. You see, none of them can hold their shape for more than 3 days, so you gotta be patient and never let it out of your sight. At some point, it'll lose control and its shape will change, or at least waver. We call this the tremor. Once you've seen this, you know what you're dealing with.
Seriously, 3 days?
That's right.
You're hurting. Is there anything I can do? I think we should call it a night. You better get some rest.
Don't worry about me. I'm fine.
Are you alright? Dane!
What's wrong?
We should stop for a bit. I think he really needs a break.
No, it's fine. I can go on. I'll be able to get plenty of rest at the stronghold. And we're almost there. Look, just below the top of this cliff. There's a crack in the rock. See it? Right after that, there's a row of thick bushes. The entrance is just past them, sealed with a large stone. There is a password.
Dane, what's the password?
Give him some of that honey.
This is the last spoonful. It's not working.
At least he told us how to get there before he passed out. Come on, I'll carry him on my back.
Crack in the rock was easy enough to find.
There are the bushes.
Which would make that the entrance. That's one big stone.
Hello? We're friends. Please open up. We have Dane with us. He saved our lives and now he's hurt. Please hurry. He needs food and rest.
What's the password?
Let us talk to Doom, please.
There's nobody named Doom here. What's the password? Answer or you're in big trouble.
We're not enemies. Doom knows who we are. And if you could see us, you'd know that we have your friend with us.
I can't see you. We all can. As we speak, there are a dozen arrows aimed at you. So don't even think of making a move. Because trust me, it'd be your last.
What did you just say?
You got wax in your ears?
All right, fine. Are Narita and Glock with you? They're friends of yours too, aren't they? We fought together in the Rithmir Games. They'll recognize us.
So what if they do? Appearances don't mean nothing around here. That's why we have a password. Do you know it or not?
Passwords are usually changed every day to be safe, and if that's the case, Dane wouldn't have known it anyway. He'd have to look for it when he got here. Wait a minute. He said there is a password. I bet he was going to tell us where to find it. It's got to be somewhere close by.
Leave! Don't! That's a terrible place to hide. They'll set fire to the bushes.
They stopped once I dove in here. I bet the password is somewhere in these bushes. Found it! When enemies at pass, order is normal. It's gotta be it.
I'm getting tired of this. You have the count of 10 to reply. 1, 2, 3.
Wait, I've got it!
What are you doing?
I just remembered something. It's weapon, right?
So, the little one had an adventure and came home with a few cuts and scrapes, huh? Well, well, well. I never would have expected this from him. He's usually such a cautious little boy. Falgas, Petron, it's safe. Get down here and look after Dane, would you? Why, if it isn't Barda the Bear, after all these years.
Anything you care to tell us, Barda?
I thought for sure you were finished off that night the Akbabas attacked the palace. I bet you don't even remember who I am.
You're Jinx. Of course I know who you are, but I didn't expect to see you here.
Well, don't just stand there like lumps. You're letting in the cold. Honestly, some people have no manners. All right, listen up, everyone. Let me introduce our guests. These three have brought young Dane, who seems to have been wounded. I'm surprised the little scaredy cat went out of the cave at all.
Don't laugh! If it wasn't for him, a pair of owls would have gotten us.
Yeah, he was really brave.
What do you know about bravery, Birdie and Twig from Bushtown?
Huh? It's good to see you too, Glock. I think the last time I saw you, you were being carried out of the Rithmir Arena sleeping like a baby, weren't you?
Sounds like someone else is out there.
What's the password?
Weapon.
Jinx, who threw the note on the ground?
Hello, Doom.
Narita.
Well, I see three faces that don't belong in this stronghold. Doom, it's not what you think. Dane. You finally decided to join us.
Long time no see. How are you?
I'm fine.
I think you've got some explaining to do. You were expected back days ago. So tell us, what have you been up to? I saw some owls in the woods, level 1s, so I decided to chase them.
By yourself?
He's telling the truth. He also saved us.
I wasn't talking to you, was I?
You disobeyed my explicit orders, and then you showed these three people who have not been tested at all the way to our stronghold. By doing this, you put us all in danger.
They're women and children to think of.
Did you also let them know the secret of our password system?
He didn't. It wasn't all that difficult. I worked it out on my own.
What?
You heard me. I figured it out myself. I remembered that Dane's honey had a long name, which at the time I thought was odd, but that's what you're supposed to think. I worked out pretty quickly that the first letter of each word spelled out QB honey, as in Queen Bee honey. So when I found that note in the bushes, I just did the same thing. The first letters spell out the password. Dane told us nothing.
I can't believe it. He actually figured out the password.
Sir.
Wait!
What's going on?
Hey!
Doom, stop this! If you've got a problem with us, let's just talk about it.
I think you should just keep your mouth shut. You discovered something that we consider to be classified information. Also, what proof do we have that the three of you aren't Ols?
Come on, we're not Ols!
Take them to the testing room.
Yes, sir.
In 3 days, I'll interrogate them myself.
Yes, sir. As you wish.
Don't do this!
Come on, move it.
Watch it, mister!
Don't do this! Really, there's nothing to be afraid of!
Yeah, let us go!
Stop that. Get in.
Wait, listen to me! We're not what you think! We're not Ols!